The performance Iowa fans have been waiting to see all year. A week after getting steamrolled by Ohio State, the Hawkeyes finally put a solid 4 quarters together, and they do it against a team that was just playing for a national championship 10 months ago. At last, the pieces finally seem to be coming together for the Hawkeyes. First Big Ten matchup against one of the noobs in the league, Washington. Last year's national runner-up coming to Kinnick for the first time since 1964. As bad as last week was, Caleb Johnson just continues to electrify every field where he puts cleat to turf. Final couple minutes of the first quarter. KJ from the 6 with 6 on the board. He scored a touchdown in every game this year, and another unforgettable performance is just underway. In the second, we're tied at 7, and Iowa gives Washington a taste of what Big Ten defenses are made of. Aaron Graves punches the ball loose. Max Llewellyn, maximum overdrive. The recovery has the Hawkeyes deep in Husky territory. Drew Stevens converts for one of his 4 field goals on the day. Late in the half now, Hawks are in the red zone again. They've been a good red zone team after the disaster against Iowa State. McNamara with a short dump off to Caleb Johnson. This is his first receiving touchdown of the season, and Cade's first touchdown pass since week 1 against Illinois State. Iowa takes a 17-10 lead into halftime, and the Hawkeyes finally show they have what it takes to put 4 quarters together. First Washington drive of the second half, Jamari Harris is there for his 3rd interception of the season. This kid might just mess around and play his way onto an All-American team. That ensuing drive ended in another field goal. Now in the opening play of the 4th quarter, KJ 2 from the 8, another 6. Playing the numbers game, his 3rd touchdown of the day, 166 yards, and he remains in the Heisman conversation for another week. Later in the 4th, I was just toying with their new conference pet, McNamara. Darts only, Dayton Howard. Howard's first career catch as a Hawkeye, and it's a 33-yard touchdown. That dart turns into the nail in the coffin. Iowa's most points against a Big Ten opponent in over 3 years, and finally, a complete game where the full force of this Hawkeye roster is on display.
That's just great as a team to be able to show that we're improving, and that's just how we want to get the ball rolling and get it going. So now the expectation is to do that every time.
We always could be better. I mean, no matter the outcome, win, lose, or draw, I'm going to always tell you the same thing. We always can be better because, it's hard to be perfect at this game. It's impossible to be perfect at this game. But, we're thriving to get as close as possible to perfect as we can.
It was Coach Lester that mentioned it. He's like, all right, we took care of the first half, but, let's go out there and let's finally play a full game of football. And I think, we were able to do that today.
A must-win game for the Hawkeyes was a milestone win for Kirk Ferentz, his 200th victory as Iowa's head coach, the second most of anybody who's walked the sidelines of this historic conference.
For me, it's a true honor to be a part of a team coached by Coach Ferentz, let alone just a really monumental milestone like that.
I grew up in Iowa, grew up Hawk fan, Kirk fan, so to be a part of his 200th win is pretty special to me.
You got to be lucky. You got to be in the right place. First of all, you got to be with a lot of good people, and that's coaching staff and support staff. A lot of people are involved in this, and I've worked with nothing but great coaches my entire career. I've been lucky wherever I've been, and then most importantly, the players.
Iowa's best performance of the season leads into another road test as they head to East Lansing next Saturday. Every game a must-win from here on out if the Hawkeyes want any chance at a Big Ten championship. Reporting from Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Owen Sebring, Iowa's News Now Sports.